Okay, let's try again. Are we still there? Man. Okay, it's one of those days. This is not what I meant to be doing this morning. Um, are we live? Give me some confirmation that we are live, and I'll be good. Ah, are we live? Like at all? What's going on here? There's no chat going on. I can't see chat. Can you hear me? Can you see me? It's being really weird. Internet connection or anything? Okay, that's good then. All right, this actually requires so much concentration. It's not funny. Because you kind of got to remember where you are. Ah, and then of course the engines don't stay on, which is a pain. Uh, see, this is why I'm not demonstrating this thing this morning, or even how to build it. But needless to say, when they do release this in Battle Royale, I will be ready. Is it only you, Chris? It's right now. Huh. I'm not seeing chat from anybody else. Okay, let's check TikTok. TikTok, there's no chatter. What the heck? All right, you know what? I'm gonna just go back to my original plan. It was a little bit of show hotel. Yeah, but I think it's I'm only seeing Twitch. What the heck? Um, only people are talking right now is Twitch. So YouTube is being weird unless YouTube is not connected. Let's see. If YouTube isn't connected, I'm gonna have to do a restart. Okay, that's live. Captain Jared. Okay, Captain Jared is there. Okay, so stream elements just kicked in. There's YouTube. Man, weird. So weird. Anyway, good morning, guys. Hey, Divine. Good to see you. As always. Ow! I have to learn to fly all over again. Not gonna lie. There we go. I'm probably gonna hit the seawall at some point. I completely regret this. There. Yep, so I got so much retraining to do on how to fly. So these are not in the game yet in Battle Royale. But they have something very similar. And I can't wait for them to get in so that I can actually copy the design properly. But we can be having some fun once those come out. Once I get this type of thing working, it will do quite a bit. The tail is still dragging, so I gotta fix that. And it's tilted to the side, so it's a little bit of imbalance. But this is the prototype, and I can fix a lot of issues with the next version. So yeah, I will not be showing anybody how to build this one yet. Would have been lovely to be able to do it on stream, but let's just be realistic. Give you guys non-working stuff, and I'm asking for disaster. All right, the back is dragging for sure. And cut. And crash. All right, so that was fun. I broke something in sandstone. Tilted my chopper. Nice. I am the oh my god, I am the runway destroyer. Okay, we are gonna, go back to something a little oh good god, I don't think I can fix that. Tail is intersect. Oh, okay, you know what? Let me do that off camera. I'm going back to lobby. So a lot of stuff to figure out there, but it's okay. I will get it. I will get it working, and I will share the design once it's in. That's just a prototype, and you have to learn how to fly all over again. So I have to fix that to a point where most of us will be able to get in and fly. So right now we're gonna go back and take a nice look at the rest of the build kit. There's the Motel that I haven't built yet. I built the other two yesterday. Put those videos up. So yes, Mike Wachowski, I am dedicated. What's the first thing you see when you're free from the ads? Me crashing? One of the biggest problems is that the thrusters just shut off. And you have to keep your eye on the thrusters at all times. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it is what it is. You kind of have to try to figure it out, but it's not something you can just push up and then you just go. You have to keep at it. Literally fly the whole thing. Okay, so anyway, my big thing yesterday was that we did a little bit of battle royale. Uh, After building these kits and everything, I needed to go and figure out like what was new in the game and see if anything carried over. Unfortunately, none of these even exist in battle royale, but there are a few new changes, and I think one of the changes that Kaboom pointed out after I was done building this. You know what? Let me get my there they are. I was setting this up, but he pointed out that there was vertical nudging now available in the game. So I came back and tested that out. Hey, Mr. Black. I was about to talk about the vertical nudging. And I was just thinking how you were going to find that perfectly useful. I mean, lots of us will. But it's one of the things you wanted for a while. You know, plus more complexity. But that's neither here nor there. I was hoping to talk to you yesterday, but got a little busy. Hey, Rora, thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to give my source projector. Yeah, perfect. Now I can see what's going on. We're going to set down the motel, and then we're going to, but when I set down the motel, I'm going to use the vertical lift to see how far we can take that. Is this a motel? Coral Cove, Tugboat Terrace, Sunshine Sands. So, Sunshine Sands is kind of huge. But okay, so vertical lifting, apparently you can use on keyboard and controller, use X while placing, and it will now give you the ability to take it up or down accordingly. Now, some of them, if you're going into a hill, like we are back here, you see that back corner is going into a hill. So it is limited. If any of the corners is below a certain area, it's not going to let you do it. So if the whole, see, like, there we are. The back, you can see grass through the corner. So and if it's going to be under the ground, it's not going to like it. Not for the prefabs. So the prefabs, you have to have a certain amount of clearance. So just remember that when you're complaining about how the game doesn't work. It works. Just that it has certain conditions that it has to follow. Now the object in the way, that other object is usually the ground. So like I said, watch where you are. Once that back corner goes, so in some cases you have to plan to have a lip, and a lip like this is not bad at all. So there you go. Plan ahead and make sure that you have enough space for your prefab. This little bit into the ground is fine, but when it's all the way over here, it's not going to let you do it. All right, so I'm just going to get on with this thing. I will keep on designing the other buildings, so don't worry about that. Other buildings and other um, builds. Right now, it's really about finding the right balance for that copper chopper. Thank you, Brawly Dinosaur. I appreciate you. Use creator code the Mad Puck. This is from the Battle Pass, so if you're buying that Battle Pass, use that creator code. Do appreciate it. All right, so Mr. Black, I don't know if you're still here, but the one of the things I was noticing yesterday was how different some of the design for this particular kit has been, especially for the Cozy Cove. There were like so many layers that were going on. Was it the tugboat? The tugboat was actually quite exceptional, and it got me to wonder how much different the motel is going to be, because the motel, most of the motels or places, even houses in Lego Fortnite, tend to not have certain logical facilities in. Like, most places don't have bathrooms, and it's one of those personal pet peeves of mine. So when I was building yesterday, I was saying that it felt a lot like they had some new designers on board, and they were really paying attention um, to a lot of more of the detail. Now, bathrooms aren't so much detail, but there was a certain logic that was going on that really hadn't been present before. And it was interesting to see that taking place on the prefabs. I mean, the prefabs were almost pretty basic, but if I'm gonna be honest, not a lot of people actually enjoy building prefabs. It's like, I'm just gonna build it and get it out of the way. It's something fast and easy. I've done it. Hey, Mr. Biz, what's up? I mean, like, I've done it myself, where that I've gone and just tossed in a couple prefabs and then gone in and altered them. Some people don't bother altering them; they just leave them as is. Like, I'm infamous for adding bathrooms and what other amenities I see lacking. Plus, stairs, um, where stairs need to exist, like in the Daily Bugle set. My God. Okay, so Mr. Black is going to be grinding. If you need a little help in with the battle royale, hit me up, man. Well, I was playing yesterday, and I was noting that one of the big things that they really could have done, especially for survival, was the bugs that are in the battle royale game were the perfect new enemies to bring in to Lego Fortnite Survival. And I'm massively disappointed that they didn't do that. It's like those were like practically custom made for Lego. Once you fight them, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if any of you guys have even bothered with Battle Royale, but they swarm, they shoot at you and everything, and it feels just like the perfect not Battle Royale, perfect Lego Fortnite enemy. This motel is not very big. Um, so That was like one of my biggest takeaways. Not now, of course, not everything is in the game yet. They do roll things out on a weekly basis, so we will have more stuff coming. But my first impression of it was that, good God, we could really use this, and the fact that Battle Royale was kept out of that bit of fun, it's kind of disappointing. I mean, spires aren't fun. The bugs, however, those would have been so flipping amazing in this game. And you guys know that I'm not big for the survival aspect, but still, to have the hives pop in, I mean, a couple of asteroids come in and just crash down around the map. It's and then you have the bug infestation, and then you gotta go clean it up. Those are perfect missions. Can you imagine that? You're there playing your survival, and boom, here's an asteroid. There's a bug infestation. You now have a new mission. Go and clean up the bug infestation, get them out, and they come down periodically. Give you coordinates, you go and you take care of it. Now that would be fun. Yeah, and Katie was she had a power outage yesterday. I don't know if that's still affecting her today. But yeah, the new colors are interesting. Lots of lots of good stuff here. I'll show you the build kit, what the details and everything in a second. So far I will admit that this kit is a win. I mean, the colors are still not perfect and everything, but you know what? They don't have to be. We have more color in the game, and that's not a bad thing. I would have loved them to have give us a police station. Maybe, you know what? A police station would be nice, or better yet, give us something from Lego City, the fire station. I am always asking for the fire station. I will always keep asking for the fire station. So just get that in your head right now. Fire station rules. It's like one of the best builds. I think it was my son's first kit actually. It was a fire station. Hey, good morning, Kaboom. What's happening? We're building the motel right now, and I think motel seems to have more on the outside, the waiting area, than on the actual inside. It's kind of an interesting build. Usually, I built a couple of motels, and most of my focus has always been on like the rooms. We're having a lot of focus here on the lobby and on the driveway. So this is an interesting take. But I was just saying that the bugs in Battle Royale would have been a perfect fit for survival. I don't know if you've played the Battle Royale portion of this yet, of this new update yet, but the bugs are like a lot of fun. And having a couple of missions to take out some bugs in your survival world would have actually been a good way to include us into the update. I'm a little upset that they didn't think of that. Full of asteroids crashing down. Give us a mission in survival. Go and take care of these. And it's not even they don't have to create a new island or anything. Just create the bugs and say go destroy. Go find the impact point, which is gonna be highlighted on the map, and destroy. Everybody wins. We get some new enemies. We're involved in the overarching story. It's a win-win. Much better than Spires. Hell, a lot more interesting than Spires, which are like massively. Mm, so many words about Spires. But yeah, anyway, let's not go there. Spires are broken. Spires are just broken. And the worst part is spires are broken and nobody cares. They've put a lot of thought and development into getting the spires up, but nobody really cares about them. And that's what it comes down to. Nobody's excited about fighting the spires except in expeditions. That's the only place, that only reason the spires are even coming over into Odyssey is because they're in expeditions. Somebody's really gung ho about getting these things working. I kind of feel like Mean Girls. Spires aren't happening. Don't make spires a thing. Maybe we should put it into. Maybe it's too late. It probably is very much too late because it's something that they should have done. Should have been working on 6 months ago to get the development in. But I still want to point it out to Epic that they really missed a huge opportunity. And to be honest, I feel like it was just like because somebody said, "Hey, we're working on the spires. We don't need the bugs, and whoever that is needs to be fired." The bugs would have been just so cool. Now, normally I don't go around saying things like that somebody should be fired. But I'm serious. Whoever was pushing for bugs to be, not bugs, spires to be the main thing at the expense of bugs. Because I know somebody probably brought up, hey, we're doing bugs in Battle Royale. We should do them in Odyssey as well. I know that conversation came up. It's just the nature of working on the development team and everything. They talk about what everybody's got coming up, and somebody's gonna be pushing for for their own favorite pieces. And the Spires guy was all gung ho. It's not about what the players want. It's about that project and making Spires a thing. So I'm annoyed. I would love to say I'm angry, but I'm just annoyed. Think of the players, man. Yeah, they they were doing trying to tie all of the seasons together, and it was a great thing to see. But they've abandoned that to try to make Spires a thing. We see you, Charlie, whatever your name is. We see what you're doing, Charlie in marketing. Maybe I'll call you Megan. Sorry, I shouldn't personalize things like that. Megan is this girl that I used to work with. She was kind of pushy with bad ideas. So yes, anyway. And they could have even tied it in some way. Right now, I have not actually been across all of the new map yet. I have to admit, but it would be nice to see some kind of tie-in with with these these builds. Like, what do they have to do with anything else other than being a summer build? It feels like out of left field. I mean, I gotta admit, there it's a nice addition to the game with the colors and everything, but it feels like so separate. It's completely a different project. It's like the SpongeBob project, and it's out of sync with everything else that's going on, which may not be an entirely bad thing, but there was a lot of emphasis on making everything um, kind of make sense, story wise, world wise, franchise wise. So you can see a little bit of my confusion there, right? How do these match up to the rest of the game? How do these make sense? Like, are these going to appear on a map somewhere? If this was like wasn't it like a coral cove or some map or the other? I forget what it's called. I know that we had like the motel in Battle Royale at one point. But it would have been brilliant to see that some parts of the game, being incorporated. The builds, I mean, like, oh my god, I was kind of hoping that they would give us like the from the heist. Was it a heist? Hey Levi, welcome back. Keep pushing the wrong buttons here. You never played the game before, but you keep hoping for these different build kits, and the hotel from the season, that would have been such a cool build. The big expensive looking hotel. I know it's probably really hard to no. In fact, it would have been really hard to bring into the game, especially with problems with complexity and everything. Would have been impossible. But there's things that you can do, like build kits in parts. Can you imagine? Oh, actually, no. The complexity is about the area anyway. So you have to build like part of the motel here, and then the whole lobby section in one area. Then 80 feet away, you have to go and build another part of the motel. Not exactly a great look. I was experimenting with tying a couple of areas together, 80 meters away, but when you put a corridor or anything in between, it doesn't have a great yeah, it's not great. So you can't go to complexity on both areas, but you can um, at least um, build a lot more, just not to complexity. I'm actually pushing it right now, having a lot of these things so close together. But this is how we see we see things in real life. We put them together. We like our buildings closer. It's that whole community feel. Okay, let's see the motel. How it's coming up. See one story and then the roof. Oh well. Looks like an interesting location. Of course, this one doesn't have any rooms, so it's more like a big old ballroom than an actual hotel. I was kind of hoping that they would have included a couple of rooms here and there, but this seems to be more maximizing the build and giving us flexibility on the interior. Question though is, I don't remember the interior walls. Usually interior walls are a big deal. So I'm going to have to go back and look at the kit to see what interior walls have been included. Stage 66. Oh, there's a lot more to go. Woo-hoo. Not gonna lie, this is where it actually gets a little repetitive. And even doing a regular build, like a freestyle build, um, Mr. Black can tell you what this one. There are areas which are repetitive, and it's just about filling in certain blocks. Building the Voyager or Enterprise, whatever, it's the same thing. When you have a big build, this is gonna happen, where you're just like filling in areas and not really working on any details. So this will, if you've never done a big build before, a build like this should really get you up to speed on what the process is like a little bit. I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate the care that has to go in to big builds. And the sheer repetition that we have to be involved in to make things symmetrical, to make it work. Because we as humans love symmetry. It's like one of our favorite things. Hey, Queen's North. I know the build stages really make the most sense, don't they? All right, these are all yellow. We're all yellow. Hey, Rooster, what's happening? Oh, this is a very big build. This is I'm actually really impressed with a lot of what they've done for this season. They've given us the four builds, but they're actually quite detailed. The the tugboat took me about a full half an hour. This actually looks more like a movie theater. Right, Mr. Black? Got a whole movie theater going on here. Like the Bijou, the Roxy. Look at that. So I see some potential. You're all gonna be having some fun with this. Just got the entire middle. Do your own construction. Paint the inside black. I wish we could. Come on down to the Roxy. See, I knew it. And then you could actually just clad the walls with black, the inside walls with black. Stage 83 of 88. What else we got? Oh, hold on. Have I seen these before? Okay, I've seen these before. It's such a rare thing. You know, I actually like these roof pieces. They're nice and thick. These would be really good for like a modern home. Oh damn it! I'm here building in the dark again. Sorry guys, my bad. Like for a mansion build. And you can get nice and thick without having to use foundation or without having to thicken up your pieces. And I appreciate that very much. So yeah, because usually the foundation will be a little thicker. This is about 2.5 thick. I don't know why they. Okay, maybe for just for the look of it. But let me see. Found. Can I lay it down? You know, I'm gonna wait till. I am going to wait until daylight. I could just sleep. I mean, I should sleep. This looks more like a party. A party in the hotel where you go to party rather than where you go to stay. We got plants now. Complete. And it's the dawn of a brand new day. Good morning, Aunt Kitty. Good to see you. See, that is the front of a movie theater. Welcome to the Bijou. Welcome. In fact, you know what? Welcome to the Daily. Where's statues? They could have at least given us a sign or something. Okay, here we go. The Daily. So many dailies around. There we go. Oh, there. So there you go. Crew doesn't work with codes. What do you mean crew doesn't work with codes? Mmm. Oh. Oh well. All right, so let's take a look at the pieces. I mean, like we got like a wide selection here. One of the most striking pieces of the decor bundle does happen to be, um, let's see, Palm Paradise. One of my favorite pieces is the life preserver because the old life preserver, I've put this on a yacht. It tends to just pop off the wall. I don't know why, but my God, it just pops right off the wall. So these are the main pieces that we're looking at here. These are all the decor. We got a brand new TV, by the way, a gold TV. I should actually start putting some of these inside the motel just to have a good look. You know what? We haven't even gone inside. Let's go inside the daily. Nice big doors. That's really good for um you know, here lights. We're gonna do something like, ooh, chandelier. We're gonna get fancy this morning. This is a two chandelier type of place. No, we should get a little bit lower. Let's use this one. So these are a little bit yellow. These are white, pure white. So you may want to actually balance them off a little bit because this white tends to not overshine, but it kills some of that yellow. It mitigates it a little bit. So it's not so harsh anymore. I don't know about you, but that yellow kind of throws me back to the early days of Lego Fortnite, where all we had for lighting was yellow, and it would ruin the look of most builds, man. It would just kill it for me, seriously. All right, so okay, these are the doors for parking. So lobby is at the back over here, unless it says executive room. Lobby is here. Let's see, do we have any? I'm going to decorate this thing. Okay? Hope you guys don't mind. If you do, well, I don't know what to tell you. But we're decorating this thing. Why not? Glam counter. Candy classic counter. This is all we have? I don't want to use these. Okay, fine. I'll use the glam counter. Man. Okay, how center are we? We are that center. Got it. Back against the wall. All right, and that is now in the center. Wow, that clashes. Hey, Haskins. Wouldn't be Friday. Is it? It's Friday? Oh my God, it's Friday. The week just flew by. Holy crap. Let's see. Do we have any couches we can put down? This is the what's it called again? Coral Sands or something. I forget the name of it. Okay, here's what I wanted to see. The couches. I don't think the couch is gonna work. That green and that pink. Ah, man, I would hate to put all pink down here. Wow. I think you gotta just choose a completely different kit in order to decorate this thing properly. These are garishly ugly. Wow. Before I leave you this way. Dun 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 dun. I don't know what else to say. Man, these armchairs, wow. This is not a very classy hotel. I will let you know right now. Class just went out the window. Okay, let's get these in here. This should do. Nice chairs. So if you're looking for any decorating advice, I am the worst person to come to. Just let you know right now. Oh, glam counter. Oh, I think I prefer this counter. Can we use this one instead? Does it have a corner? Um, no more tears. Okay, gotta focus on one area and hope for the best. Gosh dang, that's ugly. Okay, the modernist. Come on. We need you to put out something, how to decorate your hotel. That's your next video. How to decorate your hotel and not listen to the Mad Puck. Please, for gosh sakes, don't listen to the Mad Puck. Oh, that's a big one. It's a much bigger. Do we get some light, some lamps in here? Table lamps, corner lamps. Is this a table lamp? Lucky duck. Nope, not doing it. Yeah, it's a table lamp. Only one table lamp. Seriously, dude? I gotta put some plants on here or something? Or a vase? Okay, let's see what we got. Um, okay, shelves. Hey, flowers. All right, guess we're putting flowers. Oh, this is where we can actually use the new tool, the new nudge tool. Or not, because this does not want to go onto the table. There, perfect. Get it in the center. So if you're having trouble, remember to use your nudge tool. On controller, it's X. On PC, it is the E. The E. You put E. Yep, this is the motel. So I'm just doing a little bit of decoration here, and using the spamming that E button. Yeah. What else can we get in here? Ooh, that plant's way too big. The big. This is a big vase. There we go. Nice and ugly. Yeah, that's way too big. These are trees, man. Can we get some more out here? It's kind of like a big bag check, but whatever. Kind of people who go to a pink motel don't care about plants. Now, some wall art. I feel like they missed the whole opportunity here with not getting some of Oro's art. Having a whole installation from Oro. I mean, like Oro has his own build kit and everything. What is this one? Palms could be nice outside. Hey, nice. What can we get over here? Nice big one. What the flip is this? All right, okay, that's a chocolate one. Can we get something big? Really? Okay, fine. The chocolate exhibit. Some hotel lobbies can be kind of art showcases. So this, you know what? Heck with it. I'm going to not do that. I'm going to add Oro to the mix here and add some of him. I don't know. Oro Studio. Here we go. Some of Oro's artwork. These were actually really good for a motel, for a hotel, especially a classy joint like this one. I used these in the bank that we did for Craftopia 5. These were great. So it's like a little art installation. Some hotels do stuff like this. Maybe it's too many. Yeah, that's one too many. The one above the door kind of sucks. Now we've got to remember that we have the ability to nudge up and down. It's gonna have to be one of those things that we kind of learn, or rather add to our muscle memory, because muscle memory is not included in it right now. I'll tell you that right now. It's not one of the things you think of. So it's gonna take a little while. You really actually have to think about it. It's not ideal. Hey, Diego, what's happening? You know, just out here decorating the motel. Oh, it's nighttime. Nighttime is bad because we're gonna get mugged. So we're gonna add some lights over here. Oh, spotlight. Beautiful. Forgot about these guys. It's just a hand in the bush. This gives even more movie theater vibes because you got the spotlights now at the front of the building. Probably not ideal there, but you know. Okay, what's up? Please show me yesterday. My favorites in real life, but and Kitty always wants to start an emote battle with me every time. Yes, Chris Carnage. The battle must be fought. That you suggested for the engine, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, okay. See? Well, I'm glad you took the suggestion. Those the I like the look of the actual engines, and I wish they gave us one more of those pieces. But those are some of the really cool pieces they have. Hey, why aren't you going on? Object is too far away. Okay. Really? There's a couple of spots where it doesn't want to join. Oh, because it went off the edge. See, there you go. You got your motel being all lit up. This is a party spot. Place is jumping. And let's get a couple of lights in here because you can't have a motel that is dimly lit. I could cheat and use Oro. This is supposed to be a place that is going to be where you're not going to get mugged. You come for safety. So, no, it's well lit and everything. Wicked. I'm going to have to come in later today to do the build. So I'll definitely check it out. What was I doing? Spotlights. More spotlights. See, I'm trying to do the spotlights to avoid. Oh my God, it's 9:40. And okay, so maybe I kind of went wild with the spotlights. They're kind of ugly right now. I will admit that. But you guys get the idea. You can come and decorate to your heart's content. These are kind of like these are kind of what you see in some of these motels anyway. It's wall sconces, and in a lot of cases, they would be um, on the sides of the walls or on the insides. So have some fun with these guys. Make sure they don't get in your way. Add a little bit of I don't know, je ne sais quoi. Add a little something to the room without all the pink, or even in spite of all the pink. You can even attach them to the insides here, insides of the frames. The world is your oyster. Just make sure they're all level, not like how I have them placed all over the place. There you go. Nice, warm lobby. Get one piece of artwork back here. There we go. Welcome. Makes me kind of wonder what the Hotel Transylvania will look like in pink. Right, Mr. Black? Okay, we still haven't done a walkthrough. I keep not doing the walkthrough. We built it. We've never walked it. So see, big old ballroom. You have to go and figure out how to place your rooms. And I think this is like one of the key things that really missing right here. Because people are going to be wondering. Now, let me actually check this out. Interior walls. What options do we have? These are we go straight to. These are all we have for interior walls. That's it. Do we even have interior doors? Doors. Tropical wall door. This is it for doors. We don't have any interior doors. So that's a little disappointing. It's very disappointing, actually. All right, so we're gonna have to kind of plan. Oh, and it's an exterior door, so there's no space for it. Oh, that is massively disappointing. Can't even use any of these guys unless you dig a hole in the floor. And the interior walls. Okay, this is a huge oversight, man. Come on. You have a motel. Can't even have like a huge room over here. Because the doors, and the beams get in the way of this. So anything you do has to be back here. So we can't even have a solid wall. And for why? Okay, so I gotta take out the beams. Remember when I was praising the design before? Yeah, I'm gonna take some of that back now. Sorry, guys. Unless your hotel is gonna be full of ballrooms, nothing but ballrooms. You know, no place for your guests to stay. Then it's perfect. If, on the other hand, you actually want to have proper rooms, you're not gonna have to use like multiple pieces just to get a wall, an interior wall. And you can't even do anything with the doors. Is this on a seam? Because these would have to be lessened. We don't have any 12 by 16s. These are all big. Son of a. Okay, this is not ideal. Definitely not ideal. And I was having such fuzzy feelings. I was literally praising you guys, man. Why'd you have to go ruin it? Sorry, now I'm annoyed. Interior wall. Nope. We need an exterior wall. My mother told me I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Yeah. Yeah. No more tears. Dun, 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 dun. We don't have any single strips in these guys. Are you kidding me? See, okay, this is what happens when you finally sit down to build with these things properly. You quickly realize the actual limitations. So I may have been a little quick to praise. I don't like that feeling of frustration. I mean, I am fully supportive of a good build kit. Fully supportive. So I'm a little disappointed right now. Teeny little bit. And all of this is just to add a wall. That's it. I want to add a wall to add a room to the motel. Sorry, the hotel. Can't even do that. So you can understand my frustration. And get rid of that. 1, 2. Okay, so you definitely have to do a couple workarounds and sacrifice a couple of things if you want to have. I need to get this right. That is wrong. That is not match. I need it to match. So that's another floor. Oops. Try again. First try. Come on, man. I am here cheerleading you guys. Don't make this hard. Okay, I guess we just cover this bit. Pretend it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. There. See, there. Perfect. Not hard at all. I mean, it's not like there's no pink walls, no pink doors, but there you go. Yeah, you don't want to build this in survival. This will be difficult in survival. But this is like your big master room. Now you can actually add. Do you even need a ballroom, really? I mean, I suppose you could make it into a. Okay, yeah, so a ballroom here, and then you can add like 2 rooms down below. It's a very small hotel. You could possibly make 4 rooms. but you're going to have to really work the corridor, and the corridor is going to take up a lot of space. So you got one room separated by wall, second room. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the game does limit you to how big your rooms can be, unless you want like teeny tiny rooms where you barely have room to squeeze a bed. Kind of like building a ship, which I actually have to get back to. I gotta finish that tutorial, guys. Sorry, it's been a lot delayed. Life has happened. All right, come on. Seriously? There. The corners on these units. Where is my snap point? Okay. Ah, yes. The other side of this. I appreciate... Oh, no. Oops. I appreciate, really do appreciate the beams. I mean, I love the beams. I am a sucker for beams. 952. But right now, when the beams get in the way of the construction, that's a problem. Always a problem. And it's a pity that we have to use all of these. It's either floors or walls. So, kind of a hard choice there. I suppose you could make one more room in here, but you have to be real terrible hotel owner. But you know what? Heck with it. The guests can deal with it. They have a window. They may barely have a bathroom. That's not your problem. You're just a Fleabag motel owner. I mean, after all, your motel is pink. Welcome to Florida. Any Floridians in the audience? In chat? Well, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm a terrible person. Oh, that is the center right here. So we're gonna lose. We're gonna have to lose that one, that one. So that's the center right there. I think we need to add a single column to each one. Yeah, single column. This is where the wall is going to come. Although I could make the room at the end into a big room. Still, he who laughs last is just a hand in the bush. Classic Ozzy Osbourne. All right, 9:55. We are building the motel, adding all the there we go, making it livable. Because your hotel comes empty, massively empty. And now you gotta go break these walls down just so you can add your doors. Well, add the break the floors down so you can add the doors. Okay, so I think oh, this room is really nice and big. The private bathroom for most hotels. Okay, let's just do a basic setup here for props. Let's go bathroom first. Tell me there's a nice bath. Oh yes, I forgot about the bathtub. This is for the special guest. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and for regular guests, they have a options with a. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. We're not going to do that to them. We're just going to stick to the basics. There you go. Basic bathtub. So each room at least has a bathroom. Your basic bathroom with, okay, so toilet. We may have a wall here, depending. And then a sink. Where is their sink? Their sink is here. Okay, so I guess that kind of takes care of itself. And you can have your closet in here as well. Right, so nice compact bathroom. No door required. Any spaces should be at least 6 spaces wide. And you can then go back and get your beams and put those in. Palm Paradise. Should be a 6. Is that 6? It's a 4. Why do we not have a smaller one? Ah, they don't make this easy. Because most of the doors in this thing are 8 wide. Not 6 wide, 8. Wow. Yeah, okay. I'm still annoyed though. Wife is texting me. It is 9:59. I gotta go off to work. All right. So yeah, that's it. I am going to head off to work now. Thank you guys for joining me. Um, hope I've given you some ideas on how to, start thinking about your hotel rooms, and if you're gonna build the Dusty Cove, not Dusty Cove, I forget what it's called. If you're gonna embrace the new build kit, there are some realities you're gonna have to deal with, like breaking the walls, breaking the floors, just really exercising your building abilities to make it work. But it can work. It's just they aren't holding your hand throughout the whole thing. So you're gonna have to get a little creative to make a lot of this work. So just be aware of what you're getting yourself into. And thank you for joining me. I'm the Mad Puck 66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. We've had a new release yesterday, and I've done a walkthrough on pretty much all of the new prefabs from the Palm Paradise kit. So I hope this has been useful for you, and you know you get a good insight on what is available in the Battle Pass. This is the Battle Pass build. You can't buy it. You have to buy the Battle Pass and then go and these earn all of these bills through playing the game. So it's there, it's available, and it's a pretty big kit. Lots of really useful pieces. So go on and build and knock yourself out. And I'd love to see a lot of your videos. So come and share in Discord, videos, photos, whatever. Come share in Discord. Come share in the in Craftopia Discord and my own Discord. Links are on the screen. But if you're new here, please leave a like, follow, subscribe, do all of the usual internet things, and it make me feel good. You can also join the Craftopia Discord, which is a community of builders who like to share and promote the community. So come on out, and you can share and talk to other builders like yourself. Um, for all of you guys who have come back to join, and just hang out, thank you guys for your support. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And I will see you in the next build. Um, Hopefully with the helicopter that's actually working. So, yeah. You guys, see you on Monday. Or maybe we'll have an extra special build coming up where I finish the yacht. Bye, guys.